Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar today. NBA meeting minutes has been released overnight. And that's about it from the overnight events. We got the data release from the Eurozone, one of the most important for today, consumer price index and the consumer price index. The CPI is expected to stay at the same level of 5.3%. The core CPI is expected to drop from 5.5% to 5.3%. 3 hours later, we have a speech from German Buba Wuermeling at 2 o'clock and 20 past 2. Then we have the building permits from the US. This data release is scheduled at 2:30. Together with the housing stats from the US. At the same time, we got the core CPI and the CPI data from the Canada. The CPI data is expected to drop from 0.6% to 0.2%. Global dairy trade price index from the New Zealand is scheduled for release at 5 p.m. And then we got the 20-year bond auction from the US at 7 o'clock. At 7:45 we got the Bank of Canada Deputy Kozycki to give a speech. And then at the end of the day, 10:30 we got API weekly crude oil stock data release. So because there's plenty of the data from the Euro and from the Eurozone and from the US, some data from the Canada, let's take a look what's going on these three markets. We start with the euro dollar. For our chart of the euro dollar is showing us another depreciation. The market has bounced recently towards the technical resistance. This technical resistance is located at the level of 1.0687. However, the new high was made roughly 11 pips higher. Nevertheless, that situation, the reversal is taking place right now as the market is coming back to the, there you go, this trend line. Okay, so basically what we had here, if we take a look from the Elliott wave perspective, so far we got the A and B and C correction. So free wave correction had been done. The momentum hit the level of 50 and now is reversing as well. So any violation of the short-term trend line, let me just change the color to orange as usual. Any violation of this line would likely put the level of 1.0655 into the test. And then if the test is successful, if there's a breakout to the downside, we can still go lower and test 1.0633. So the situation on the euro dollar is rather bearish after the free wave decline has been made already. So quick snapshot and then we go. The next one is, I think we can take a look at the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, because we got some data scheduled for release from the Canada today, CPI and the rest of the data, building permits. So what is going on here? The first thing on the 4-hour chart that you should pay attention to is that cross here. 50 periods moving average is crossing 100 period moving average, and the breakout below the technical support located at 1.3488. So now this level will be the technical resistance. As you can see, we can even set some sort of the supply zone right now, located between this levels 1.3501, 1.3488. What is the next target then for the market? So the next technical support, which the next important technical support, strong technical support, would be located somewhere around the level of 1.3398. and the other one is located at the swing low at 1.3371. So the outlook remains bearish. The reason for that is if the momentum didn't have any chance to break above the level of 50, reversed very sharply. Now we are on the lows of the day, as you can see, and it looks like we are ready to move even lower. Only sustained breakout above this short-term supply zone would put the level of 1.3548 for a test, and then possibly even 100 periods moving average. Otherwise, on the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, the bears are clearly in charge of the market. Okay, so we should expect lower levels to come soon. We can add even like a trend line here. We can clearly see the market is trending below this line. All right, so the other market we should pay attention to is the market related to the US dollar, and this time we are going to take a look at the US dollar index. So okay, let me just adjust this chart, US dollar index. So what do we see here on the 4-hour chart is, as you can see, the ongoing progression of the uptrend. So right now we are now moving here. We are bouncing from the level of let's say 104.99. Nice bounce, and the RSI hit the level of 50 already. So the US dollar index is ready for another leg to the upside. As you can see, it's pretty decent rally still going on. The last high was made at 105.41. This level is up for a challenge. So if this market will keep moving higher, 105.41 will be violated. New highs are on the way, especially because the RSI is still above the level of 50, so it's still positive, not that strong, but still a positive momentum. So bears don't have a chance right now to push the market lower. So the bulls might be using this opportunity to move even higher. So that's the US dollar index. So if the US dollar index is going up, what gold market is doing? For our chart of the gold market is showing us a very nice bounce from the level of $1,900 that almost hit the extremely overbought condition. What stops the bulls from continuing this rally to the upside is the technical resistance located at 1,933. Let's just check how much of the retracement has been done. So we need to do it other way around. So it looks like maybe even more than 61% was done. There you go. So 61% is located at the level of $1,932 dollars, and we just made just a movement a little bit above towards 1,933. So very important level, very important situation for the bulls on gold. They need to break above this level in order to continue the movement to the upside. However, it looks like this movement was perfectly positioned for like a kind of a corrective cycle only. So this movement to the downside from 1,952 is still the directional movement to the downside, and this movement here to the upside is being let's say perceived as the counter trend up movement. So we should reverse and move lower, and make another wave to the downside suit. Only sustained breakout, strong breakout above 1933 would open the road towards the highs from the beginning of the September. Otherwise, we should prepare for reversal and another leg to the downside on gold. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.